Let's go live now to Bangkok, where Tony Cheng joins us live. Tony, when we hear the words Thai crisis, we usually assume something of a political nature or a military coup in government, but we're talking about something very different here. Second week of power shortages. Just how unexpected was this natural gas pipeline shutdown?
Well, it shouldn't have been unexpected. These shutdowns happen on an annual basis for maintenance, and the Thai grid has been able to deal with it in the past. It remains something of a mystery as to why it was going to cause such shortages this year. Nonetheless, the Energy Ministry do say that everything is now okay. There are going to be no shortages this weekend. The big concern was that this was hitting just as the Thai New Year, the Songkran festival, was starting. Now that would have meant that a lot of factories shut down. In fact, many factories shut down a week early to lessen the burden on the Thai electric grid. But also people are going to be at home, they're going to be using air conditioners at what was expected to be a very hot time of the year as well. Actually, the temperature in Bangkok has dipped somewhat this week, which I think has helped alleviate the pressure on domestic power consumption. But at one stage, they've been thinking it was going to go well past 40 degrees.
Well, just how reliant is Thailand on energy imported from overseas? If it has been able to somehow put a band-aid on shortages before, just how much is it doing that?
It is a very big problem. We've seen sort of schemes like this from the government trying to cut electricity consumption in the past. In the past, it was not due to natural gas from Myanmar, but rather rising oil prices around the world. Thailand is very vulnerable to rising energy prices. I think the Thais have been looking for long-term strategies of investing in things like hydroelectric projects overseas. We've seen them working with the Lao government on the Nam Tun Dam. They're also already importing hydroelectricity from Cambodia and from southwestern China. So they're looking for other sources, but they're also, and I think this is what disturbs the environmentalists, they're looking at building new fossil fuel burning power plants within Thailand. Now, the ministry calls them green coal stations, but I think most other people think those would be very damaging to the environment.
Thanks very much, Tony Cheng over in Bangkok. Moving on.